All right, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, you're going to get a behind the scenes look at a $90 million a year Shopify store. And I'm telling you, after watching this video, you're not going to just have inspiration in your brain and you're not just going to want to get out there and work on your business, but you're also going to have some really practical knowledge on some things that they're doing that I think are very easy to replicate that could have massive results in your business. If you don't have a business yet, you haven't even considered starting a Shopify store, it's kind of weird that you're watching this video, but I don't judge. Just make sure that you go use that Shopify link in the description to start your free trial. Otherwise, people might get the wrong idea. But what the store is called Baltic Born. So we're going to get right into it. We're not going to waste any time. We never do around here. So if you're new, welcome. Definitely stay a while, watch this whole video. It will be worth your time. So, as you see, what they sell is a bunch of clothes. This is a fashion brand, but it's specifically catered to women in every walk of life. That's actually their premise. And I think it's a brilliant marketing angle and just market as a whole, right? Because obviously they have clothes, like they say, for every walk of life, but their primary target is, let's say, middle-aged women that are moms probably, or that are working and they're more mature. They're in a different stage of their life, and as you see, they're able to capture that very well. So huge points on that, knowing their target demographic and capturing them in a really great professional way, but also just aesthetic way, right? I always love brand design. That's one of my favorite things about investigating these brands. But I also really love the framework that they use. So, for example, this thing I'm noticing right here, this little chat, it's Emma. So Emma said, "Hi, beautiful." Wow, thanks, Emma. "Looking for the perfect outfit for spring occasions? We'd be happy to help with recommendations." So boom, this is an amazing little chat bot here. Lucky for you, Shopify has a free chat bot these days, and it's really helpful for you to communicate with your potential customers. Obviously, it's not spring where I'm at, so if anybody from Baltic Born is watching, let's talk. I would love to work with you guys, but you should definitely change that to summer. And I will say, this is actually quite simple, right? This is a very simple website, and it goes in the theme of what I've been saying in my videos lately, which if you're new here, you probably haven't heard this yet. But what I've been saying is that a lot of times it's actually much better to just have a very functional framework for your website as opposed to having it be the fanciest site in the world. And this is another amazing example of that. So it's really, the images are what make this so special, but the framework here is just very practical. It makes it easy to shop. So that is the overall theme, or not the overall theme, the overall lesson to learn that I kind of keep just writing down in my brain, is to keep things simple and make it easy for somebody to actually convert. I think that's the key, is making it easy for somebody to convert. For this, for example, let's actually look at the whole funnel. So first step of the funnel is obviously the ad. So this is what people see right away, and this is what makes them go to the store. So Meta ads is their primary form of revenue. I'm sure they have a bunch of other traffic sources as well, but through Meta ads alone, you can do 100 million a year. I know that because I've talked to 100 million a year business owners that have told me that. And we also run Meta ads at my agency, so I also know how to scale to at least 8 figures and above. And the thing is, Meta ads alone can take you very far. And as I said, it's really not so much the fanciness of the brand, but the images and just how they've been able to capture the market so well and really hit their target demographic. And that's what I love about Meta ads, is that through testing things, right? Like, you launch a lot of different tests, you get that feedback, and then you do things, make decisions according to that feedback. And then you can more or less narrow down your target demographic as you go. It's honestly very hard to just land at your perfect, target demographic and, product market fit. But if you give it some time, you're continuously testing things, you will get there. And that's when you get insane results. So I see that a lot with this brand, and I mean, honestly, I love it. I would love to run ads for a brand like this. I'm sure this would perform incredibly well with Meta ads. This is an ideal target demographic for Instagram and Meta ads in particular, especially, for example, some of these maxi dresses for pregnant women. These are beautiful, and their images are so captivating. And again, very simple ads as well, just product images with the product very clearly displayed in a carousel format. Anybody can make ads like this. Obviously, you would need a photographer to create nice pictures like this, but you can hire photographers either locally or on Fiverr. Many different options these days. Maybe you are a photographer, and in that case, you have a pretty big advantage, I will say. So run Meta ads. That's another big lesson here. Run Meta ads, especially if you have a fashion brand. Trust me, the machine learning of Meta ads is unmatched. It will find you the customers that you need. You just need to give it time and be patient. As I suspected, they are also doing a lot when it comes to Pinterest. So they're getting 10 million monthly visitors on Pinterest. But again, their main form of sales is probably not Pinterest. It's not TikTok, even though TikTok is doing significantly well for them now. They're really starting to test a lot of different things. But as you see, the main aesthetic is intact. So it's very congruent, not only across their Meta ads, but also their website and even their TikTok, Pinterest, everything. So congruence is another important thing I will say when it comes to getting a really high return on ad spend. So getting a high return on the investment that you're making when you're buying ads, but also getting a high conversion rate. So how many people actually convert when they go to your site into a customer? And congruence is one of those things it's not very tangible, but it's something that adds up, it builds up, it compounds. So make sure that you're keeping in mind your design language for your store, like making things congruent across everything. It can be super simple, but little things like that, like I said, are going to add up, and then you're going to gather more data. You're going to keep building things up and see at some point potentially exponential results like they have done. So again, these guys are totally killing it. They're based out of Utah. They've done 90 million in sales in 2022, which is incredible. I can't wait to hit those numbers, and I can't wait to work with more brands like this. Hopefully, I get to work with these guys soon. I would really love to meet them and maybe do an interview with them for the channel and pass along some of the knowledge. But ultimately, I think brands like this are super valuable to learn from. I think there's so many things that you can learn from them. And another thing is that it's good to keep it simple. Sometimes you don't need to be so innovative. You just need to have a really strong message, a really good market that you're going after, really great products. Of course, if you're just the best in your market, you're going to do quite well. And then just give it some time and be consistent and patient. That's about it. Make sure you check out the links in the description and subscribe for more. If you made it all the way till this end screen, you're a real one. See you in the next video. Peace.